everyone, and welcome to Drunk on Knowledge.
Drunk on Knowledge.
I am Angeline Cruz, and I'm here with
Andrew Helgerson.
Wow, okay, I was going to introduce you, but whatever. Anyways, we are here with part 3 of our Astrology Sun Sign series.
Exciting stuff.
Yeah, can't wait to get into it.
Seriously, sorry to all you guys that haven't been explained yet.
Sagittarius, Capricorns, Aquarius, and Pisces. I'm sorry.
Personally.
Anyways, before we get started, we need to make a toast.
What are we toasting to this week, Angeline?
Cheers to social media.
To social media. Because you all need to follow us on it. Hey.
And y'all already know everything is down below.
Link in the description.
Tonight we are drinking water.
Because it's hot.
It's so hot.
Hydrate or die.
It was about 90 degrees just about 45 minutes ago.
Yep, and now it's 83 or something.
Which feels really nice now.
Yeah, it does feel really nice. It's interesting that I said hydrate or die because my sister and dad decided that we should call our podcast Hydrated on Knowledge instead of Drunk on Knowledge.
Yeah, we're not drunk very often.
Actually, at all.
Yeah.
So far.
But we do want to do a podcast where we do get drunk.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
That would be a lot of fun. So let us know if you want to hear that. We already got one request for it. It would be really cool if we got another one at least.
Yeah, we're fishing for a response here. Help us out, guys.
Let us know if you want to hear that.
Tell your friends to let us know too.
Okay, well, I think we should just, get into it.
Jump right in.
Pick up where we left off.
Wow.
Which is Sagittarius. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
November 22nd to December 21st.
And just remember, before we start this, just like every other podcast, on this stuff, if you're a Sagittarius or a Capricorn or whatever, it doesn't mean you're going to fit it exactly. So just keep that in mind. You have a lot of other things that, relate to you and not just your sun sign.
It's very true. There's a whole other section of stuff like
other stuff, yeah.
Moon signs and other stuff and some other stuff and stuff.
Which we will explain in other series that we do for astrology, but not right now. We're going to talk about Sagittarius now. So this sign is a masculine sign. It is a fire sign and a mutable sign. And if you didn't listen to part 1, masculine, self-explanatory.
It's like you're strong on the outside and not so much
strong through actions.
Strong.
Yeah. Fire sign, which is, it's fire. And then mutable.
We got to explain it.
Fire. Just think of someone with a fire lit in them. Have a really strong personality.
They're ambitious.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
They're ambitious. They're what was the other word? Spontaneous. What's another one? Hard-headed.
Yeah. And then mutable, which those are the ones that I can never remember.
We had notes somewhere.
Mutable is the one where I can't remember. But yeah, go listen to part 1. We'll explain all those. And then the ruling planet of Sagittarius is Jupiter, which is the planet of luck, pretty much. So Sagittarius is pretty much have a good life. Have an easy life. I wouldn't say like super easy, but a lot easier than other people. And with that being said, they're actually very thankful for that. They know that they're blessed. They know that they have, they have it good.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm glad that they're, they're thankful for it.
So like, would you say that they have better chances at a casino or something?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying through their way of in life, if that makes sense. They won't fall into a lot of hardships as much as other people. Like, you'll hear in Capricorn, it's pretty much the opposite, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they got it pretty good, I guess. Sagittarius they're all about freedom. They want to travel the world. They're the ones who just, you know, would go on a plane and go kind of people. And I think that's where they feel most in their element, is like experiencing new things, especially extravagant things. They want the best for themselves because they know that they deserve the best for themselves. Like other fire signs, they're very confident. They know their worth. They know that they're, you know, they need to live a luxurious life kind of people.
You know who's a Sagittarius?
Who?
Trenton.
Yeah.
He seems like the type that's pretty lucky and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't say lucky, but has it better, you know? That's how I would explain it. So they're smart and pretty and overall, like, really confident and stuff. They're really fun to be around. It's like that with a lot of fire signs. Like, another thing is, if you're a fire sign, you know, you might relate to a lot of these things. They are the biggest trait about Sagittarius is, I don't know what you would say, but they're very optimistic. So they're really good people to be motivational speakers, hype crowd kind of people. DJ Khaled is actually a Sagittarius, and you know how he is.
DJ Khaled!
He always does these motivational talks and whatnot, and that's like the typical Sagittarius, I feel.
Major key.
Like, that's how they're very optimistic. They can, since they have such a strong personality and people love to be around them, people listen to what they have to say. And they're very optimistic and very high energy, positive energy kind of people.
All of that's true.
Yeah, and they're really nice. Like, they do favors for people and they don't expect anything in return.
Good on Sagittarius.
And another thing is, like, I see this in Aries too. They're very brutally honest, like, where it could hurt someone's feelings because they just want to get it out of the way and just be like, yo, you have a booger hanging out of your nose. Just looking out for you kind of people.
The part of the body ruled by Sagittarius is the liver, the hips, and the thighs.
The thighs.
You guys need lots of outdoor exercise in order to keep healthy.
You might gain weight more in your thighs than your hips.
You have a sensitive liver and are susceptible to hepatitis. All of the hepatitises.
Well, that's
A, B,
not
and
good.
C.
But yeah, Sagittarius is one of those that I really enjoy. My sister is actually a Sagittarius, and I really enjoy her energy and her personality in general. She's really nice to be around. Mia?
That's true. She is a lot of fun to be around. Would you say that she fits the symbol, which is like the archer, which represents directness, high aims, and a love of outdoor activity?
I mean, kind of.
Interesting.
So next we have Capricorns.
Wait,
Woo.
there's some famous people with
sorry. Oh my God.
the sun in Sagittarius, like Christina Aguilera,
Miley
Woody
Cyrus.
Allen, Miley Cyrus, Dale Carnegie,
Ooh, Jamie Lee Curtis, Jay-Z.
Jamie Foxx, Jon Stewart, Frank Sinatra, even though he's dead, rest in peace.
Fly me to heaven.
And also, let's pick someone that's not famous at all, like Brad Pitt. There we go. All right.
Okay, now we can move on to Capricorn.
Capricorn.
So this runs December 22nd
To
to
January
January
19th. Their
Changes
duality
every year.
is feminine,
Feminine.
which
They're-
means they're strong on the inside. Their triplicity is Earth, which means that they're very grounded and set
Earth
in their
sign, yeah.
ways, very Earth signy, stubborn. Their quadriplicity is cardinal, which means that aren't they the ones that like get stuff going? They're like really confident.
You know what? I'm going to settle this right now. I have notes in my phone. I'm going to go and check.
Good idea. And while she does that, I'd like to remind everyone to hit that subscribe button. Gonna hit the plug real quick. Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter.
And check us out on YouTube soon. We'll let you know because we really want to get our green screen working. We are literally sitting in front of a green screen right now and we don't know what we're doing with it. So we're planning on figuring that out this week.
But anyways.
Oh, okay, so they're a cardinal, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones who get things going. And then
I
the
knew it.
mutable, like the last one, they're very adaptable.
Ooh, adaptable.
So that makes sense for a Sagittarius because they like to travel and whatnot.
Gotta be adaptable when you're traveling.
Yeah, so Capricorn.
Capricorn is the cardinal, so they are the ones that get things going, very confident. Their symbol is the goat, which apparently is supposed to be indicative of being able to ascend to the heights by taking advantage of every foothold.
I guess so.
It says they butt their way through obstructions.
Along with all that, they are ruled by the planet Saturn, which is the planet of undoing.
Or
So-
basically unluckiness.
More or less. I mean, so with Capricorns, it's pretty tough because they go through life and they have tough times. And a lot of the time they do it to themselves,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And I mean, it makes them stronger people in the end. But it's like, it kind of sucks because you're right next to the Sagittariuses and they're all, being optimistic and upbeat. And Capricorns are all like down on themselves and always unlucky, getting bad karma kind of people.
Yeah, just like my dad.
Stop.
Well, I mean, it's true. But, like, you were right about, like, you become a stronger person. I believe that.
So, yeah.
Shout out to you, Dad.
They're very dependable, solid, earth-loving people. They're an earth sign. And I think out of all the earth signs, they are very set in their ways.
Their most likable trait is steadiness.
They're very set in their ways.
Yeah.
They think very traditionally, and a lot of Capricorns, I feel, would not believe in astrology because they're very skeptical about things. They're not ones to easily change their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if you try and change their mind, it's going to be really hard to do that. You got to give them like real concrete evidence, and then they still probably are skeptical about that.
Yeah, change is not the forte of the Capricorn.
Yes.
Capricornianies.
They're also known to be more closed-minded. There's only one thing, there's only one way of doing things kind of people. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. They just think realistically and more practical. They look at it at that point of view, not, like Sagittarius is, where they're all about optimism and anything can happen kind of people. Debating with Capricorns can be really tough because they're actually really, really smart.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. Even if it doesn't necessarily mean book smart, but they understand the point of working smarter and not harder.
I wish I understood that.
They have bad luck. They put themselves in that, but they are very ambitious. So, like I was talking about the other earth signs, it's Taurus are about security, ambitious about security. Virgos are ambitious about status. And Capricorns are ambitious to give themselves very nice things. They want to have expensive things around them, luxurious things around them.
Or just like really nice things.
Yeah, very nice things. But along those lines, they want the same for their family or the people that they love and, want around them. So you would be showered with, you'd be showered with gifts from a Capricorn if you have one in your life.
You may have one of these in your life. Muhammad Ali. What's the other one? We got Martin Luther King Jr. We got Nicolas Cage, David Bowie, Benjamin Franklin, what else? Kevin Costner, I think I saw, Robert E. Lee, sorry, threw me for a loop. Tiger Woods, Elvis Presley, J.R.R. Tolkien, and then also Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, and so another thing about Capricorns, if there was an apocalypse going on, hey, check out our apocalypse talk. What up? Hit that plug.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, if you're in an apocalypse, I would really want a Capricorn around.
Why?
Many Capricorns, because they're very logical. They can think on their, what's the saying? They think on their toes or their heels. I don't know which one it is.
I would say toes, but just on their feet, maybe.
Yeah, they're very resourceful. That's the word. Very resourceful. They can make something out of nothing.
They're a resourceful goat.
Yes, they are. And along with, they're very smart, they're very practical and whatnot, they're actually very, very hard on themselves. I feel like they're one of the most, what's the word?
Critical?
Not critical. What is it called? Oh my gosh.
Self-sabotaging?
Yes, that, and like they lack confidence.
Okay, gotcha.
So, they're always second guessing themselves. Why did you do that? You're stupid. Kind of things in their thoughts, their psyche, kind of people. So Capricorns, you know what? Just like pick yourself up and
Capricorns,
do.
you are good enough. Okay?
Yes, you are good enough. Pick yourself up. You can do
kind,
it.
You is smart. You is beautiful.
Beautiful. You is good.
Profiling is wrong. Anyways, shout out to those Capricorners. Next on the list, we have Aquarius. January 20th through February 18th. Finally, we made it to the beginning of the freaking calendar.
Yes.
Their duality is masculine, meaning they're strong on the outside.
They're strong through action.
They're an air sign, which means that they're very in their heads, very smart, intellectual, and what's that other word? It means that you're almost not clairvoyant, but oh well, we'll come back to that. Air signs, they're also fixed, which means they don't like change a lot.
They're the ones who keep things going.
Want to keep things going. Same way, very quickly and very well. Their ruling planet is it's Uranus.
It's Uranus.
Their symbol is the water bearer, whatever the heck that means. The water bear.
They bring water to, well, okay, the way that I see it is, like a lady carrying a jug of water to like people, because Aquariuses are very all about humanity. They're humanitarians.
Oh, it's it's representing creation and the giving of life.
Yep, there you
go.
Giving
life, bro.
And along with them being ruled by Uranus, it's the planet of free will
and booty.
And no, get out.
You're fired from the podcast.
And revolutionary vision. So they're the big thinkers. Think of Ellen and Oprah. Though they're Aquariuses. They are.
And they're also revolutionary thinkers.
And they're awesome.
Ellen's lesbian, yay.
Aquarians love to serve the world. They want to make a change. They have this like, it's so hard to explain, but maybe if you're an Aquarius, you'll understand. They just get the world around them and they just know what they need to do or what other people need to do to make things run smoothly. I really appreciate them for that. Like, I think this is my favorite sign.
Wow.
Other than Taurus. Of course, Taurus is number one.
Wow.
But, like, Aquarians, there's something about them. I swear, there's just something about them. And you just know that they can do great stuff.
They just love everybody.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They are very in their heads, like Andrew was saying, because they're an air sign and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very weird. Like, not weird, but like misunderstood weird, you know? And they don't care what anyone thinks. And that's one of the other biggest things that I love about them. They'll be weird and wacky and
they don't give a
They don't care. They really do not care if you care, kind of people. What else?
We're here, we're queer, and we're ready to face our fears.
And they have the biggest hearts, and they're so genuine. That, you know, leads to them wanting to help. Like, what's his name? He's from not Big Time Rush, the other one.
No idea.
One Direction.
No idea.
Harry Styles?
I have no idea.
He's an Aquarian.
You're asking the wrong person.
And Ed Sheeran. And I've seen a lot of videos of them going out to other countries and like
building schools or like,
you know, doing the thing.
Adopting whole families.
Really?
I have no idea.
And like I said, they're really world smart. They just get what's going on around them, which is, I mean, man, I wish I had that, but
alas, here we are.
And they also make people feel really welcomed, since they're weird and, you know, they can be misunderstood a lot of times, means that they really can accept other people because they get it, you know? They get it.
And maybe you could see some of those traits in people like Justin Timberlake, Oprah Winfrey. Who else we got here? We got us a Heath Ledger, Paul Newman, Yoko Ono. We got Mozart. I don't know if you guys know much about Mozart. And let's get a good one. Well, they're all good ones, but like a really good one. Dr. Dre. There we go.
But yeah, thank you, Aquarians. We need you in this world.
Yeah, we really do. You know, I was thinking about a theory for like how life should be working.
Mm-hmm.
So like everybody's different, right? And
Yeah.
some people are like more gung-ho about like military, and some people are more gung-ho about like cultivating things, and some people are more for governing, and some people are more for like humanitarian stuff.
Yeah.
So I was thinking if we like split up into groups like that, that would be the best way to go about things, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe another podcast. But moving right along, we have
Pisces.
the fishes.
This is the last sign of the whole zodiac.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
Why does it end with a fish? It ends with two fishes.
I don't know.
One of them looks like is alive, and then the other one looks like it's dead.
Oh, well, that's weird. So Pisces runs from February 19th to March 20th. They are feminine sign, water sign, mutable. We haven't talked about water signs yet, huh?
Yeah, we have. Not in
this episode. So water signs are, you know, very intuitive, emotional, all about their feelings kind of people. I just thought of the song Emotions by Destiny's Child.
Or In
I
My
love that
Feelings
song.
by Drake.
So they are ruled by the planet Neptune, which is the ancient god of the seas. What does Neptune have to do with anything? It's the planet of mystery and illusion. And so since Pisces is the last sign and they're very intuitive, like Scorpios, they have this connection to the other side. Not necessarily death, but
they see dead people.
but they just like know things. I don't know. Pisces, maybe you understand. They're like psychic. I don't know. I'm not a water sign. I can't relate.
Psychic intuition, though.
Yeah, it's
And by the way, that's the word I was thinking of earlier.
intuition.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know what their symbol means. I really want to know now.
It represents two fish tied together. It also is a picture of the human feet. What? Okay.
Oh, they
In
since
symbolic terms, the glyph is two crescent moons connected by a straight line. This represents emotion and higher consciousness tied to and limited by the material world.
So, since they're all about mystery and illusion, they have this picture painted in their mind on how their reality should work, how the world should be around them. And I feel like they're the most emotional, the Pisces. So if things don't go their way, they don't take it easy. It's actually really hard on them. Which
Apparently,
makes them, but they're a mutable sign.
They have conflicting desires.
Oh, that too. So they're very
and
like
extremes
wishy-washy.
of temperament. Like their emotions go in this way.
Yeah, and I feel like that has a lot to do with them being very in tune, intuitive, because like other water signs, they can take on the feelings and emotions of other people, and it's very draining on them, you know?
Yeah, I feel that.
So they can be very moody.
I also feel that. Stop laughing.
Oh, sorry.
This is great.
So they're very sensitive to the energy around them. So, I mean, if you really need someone to listen to you, go to the Pisces, because they will know how you feel about things. So they can give you some good insight, a fresh mind.
True. Any water sign, really.
I'm really jealous. Well, not really, but
Don't be. It's a blessing and a curse.
the part about it is, if you're in a movie or watching a movie, rather, you can, you know how the characters are feeling. So it's like a better experience, better in quotations.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, it sucks when I'm watching a scary movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm so scared to watch, what's that, Split? You know the movie Split, where it's about the guy who has, like, 6 or 7 different personalities?
Oh.
And he's, like, crazy. I don't want to watch that because I don't want to relate to it at all.
Oh, that's, oh my gosh. Maybe, it's a blessing and a curse, maybe. So Pisces, they're more likely to be taken advantage of because Pisces are way too nice and too caring, even when people don't deserve it. They're the type of people who try to see the good in everyone, like to the extreme.
There is good in everybody.
Like they're the type of people who will stick in a relationship, a really toxic relationship, just because they can, they're like, oh, but they do this, there's that one but, like in Lady Gaga's song. Giving me a million reasons to let you go.
A million reasons
to quit the show. Real good song. Go listen to it.
Great song.
That's how
we did
Pisces.
We did it justice right there.
Yeah. So they can feel, and they love to help others and to serve others. Like they, just like Cancers, they love to help the people around them. And so since they paint this reality, and they don't get their way, they can really fall into addictive habits like drinking,
heroin,
drugs, that kind of stuff.
Morphine.
And since they're so in tune and so emotional, they feel like they have to escape reality for a while. So if you're a Pisces or Pisces, just watch out for that, because it may be a lot. It may be a lot on your plate and on you, but, that kind of stuff isn't the answer.
That's true. You gotta be like that one song on the Toy Story where it's like, you got a friend in me.
And not only that, like Pisces, you guys
got
have
a friend in me.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah, you're right. Whenever the...
Pisces are very, they can be very creative if they choose to take that energy and that, feeling overwhelmed into a very artistic or any type of, outlet. There are outlets out there that's very positive and not like alcohol and drugs and whatnot. So, you know what, Pisces? You got a lot of potential, okay? I think a Pisces is like, they're really all about their lyrics and they feel the lyrics and, so like maybe try poetry.
I love poetry.
Lyrics kind of stuff because, out of all the signs, you feel the most. Like, you feel emotions the most.
Is that a challenge?
That's a challenge. Write me a song right now.
Okay.
And along with that, they're also very self-doubting. They don't feel like they're enough a lot of the time. They just want to feel accepting of others and whatnot. So if you have a Pisces in your life, just let them know. Let them know that they're enough. Are you about to write a song right now?
You told me to. It's a challenge.
Okay, maybe not like right now. Maybe in like 10 minutes when we're done with the podcast.
Okay, fine. I was ready.
So that's it for all the sun signs.
Wow, I never thought we would get here because we like got sick last week and then we had that last minute trip.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we're getting to you guys who are on this the last four. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn. And
Yes, I'm
Pisces.
sorry because I actually know a lot of people who have these signs.
Yeah, me too. And it sucks we didn't get you guys, but I'm really glad that we did now. And now you know more about yourself. Like, congrats.
And you know what? This is just the beginning. So just to let you know, I have something on my lip. Hold on.
Ew.
It's really bothering me.
I want to know what happens with me and Taurus woman. She is a Da Vinci in the art of seduction. Oh, okay, maybe I don't want to read this.
Pretty much Taurus
Maybe I'll
is
read
like...
alone.
That's creepy.
Why is it creepy?
I don't know. It just sounded weird the way you said it. And like the way the way it was going.
Maybe I'll just read it alone.
Ew. Pretty much Tauruses, they don't want to like give it all away. Not even a little piece.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Like, we ain't no one standers kind of people. You need to commit to us before we even give you a little bit. Kind of people.
Bit. Just a little bit.
Even though we may be like, flirty and whatnot. No, it's not an easy battle to win over a Taurus.
True.
We may be pretty, but we're like bulls,
Yeah, they got the horns and the fur and the nose ring.
But yeah, if you want to learn more about yourself, because, this is only the beginning, I would consider looking at your birth chart. We'll explain in other podcasts about how to read your birth chart because it's very complicated. If you just like go and get your birth chart and you try and read it yourself, that you will not know what's going on. There's a bunch of symbols. There's a bunch of like different sections and whatnot.
Or you can just buy this book. It's called The Only Astrology Book You'll Ever Need by Joanna Martine Woolfolk.
And I will link that down below also.
This is the 21st century edition. So just wait for next century if you want, like the new edition. It's only $19.95.
We're kind of like, we still have a lot of time, and I kind of want to go over our birth charts a little bit. That'd be pretty fun.
What? For real?
Just a little bit.
Really? You want to talk about me?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I have both of our birth charts on my phone. I'm trying to...
You're so sweat.
Oh, I'm so sweaty. I'm such a sweaty. So, when you look at your birth chart, yeah, it's pretty complicated. I'll actually link a website to where you can find your birth chart down below. Go and check that out. But pretty much,
It's a big circle, and it's divided up into sections. And there's little dots that represent the planets when you were born.
yes.
And basically, wherever they are is a part of you.
Okay, I think I know how to explain this. It's a circle. It's split up into 12 sections.
It's a circle.
And the planet,
12.
so you're in the middle. You're the center. You're
You
like
are
the sun in a
center
solar system.
of the
And
solar
all the
system.
planets are like lined up around you. Not really lined up. They're just in their spots or whatever. And all the signs. So it's really complicated. So there's like each planet means something and in each section. So I'm going to do a little bit. So
Each planet is in a spot, and each section represents a zodiac sign.
So my sun sign is obviously in Taurus, and it's also in the 12th section, which they are represented by houses. I'm in the 12th house.
Oh my god, this is too much.
So I just like kind of want to explain how complicated it is.
I think they can understand how complicated it is just from us trying to explain how complicated it is.
I'm going to go look at it in my handy dandy book.
It's a literal science. Like, I know it's considered a pseudoscience, but anything that people have studied for thousands of years, I feel like has at least some bearing, and is worth at least looking into, which is why I halfway believe this stuff. Like, not 100%, but I'm definitely down to like read about myself and, see what's true, what's not.
So my sun sign is in my 12th house, which is the house of secrets, sorrows, and self-undoing. So if you have a sun in your 12th house, you like privacy and quiet and the joys of meditation and reflection.
If you have a sun in your 12th house, you're rich. You shouldn't have 12 houses.
You may have difficulty expressing yourself, and close to only a few people. Success comes later in life rather than earlier, and very deep down in spiritual understanding. And you know what? This is the first time I'm actually reading this, my sun sign in the 12th house, and I actually relate a lot to that. Like a lot. Where's your sun sign?
It's in the 7th house.
Your sun sign is not in the 7th house. Your sun sign is in the 1st house.
Oh, really? I thought it was
Yes.
7th. I don't know how I got that messed up.
So, sun sign in the 1st house. The 1st house is all about house of self. Sun in whatever. You have a strong will and sense of self. You like lots of attention.
Yep.
You are an independent person with leadership ability.
Yep.
Good points, healthy constitution. What does that mean?
Good
morals?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a weird way of putting that.
It's like a proper way of putting it.
It's proper, but like
No one
weird.
talks like that. Yeah, definitely.
very generous and confident, dignified.
Ooh, egotistical, authoritative.
Those are bad points, by the way.
Oh, sorry. I thought those were the good ones still.
But yeah, it's just interesting, and it's really fun to go in depth with this kind of stuff. I can sit here for hours.
How come yours told you when you're going to be successful and mine just told me that I'm like great or whatever?
Your other planets tell you.
Yeah, I
Weird.
know. But I like hearing that I'm going to be successful.
But yeah, I mean, you can tell that we have a lot of fun talking about astrology. I get really excited that,
Yeah, it's like your favorite subject.
yeah, I don't know how to like explain it. And I'm just like, want you guys to know everything already.
So
Like-
just buy the book.
I just want to share my knowledge. Get drunk on our knowledge.
Get drunk with us on Drunk on Knowledge.
Next week, probably? Yeah, let's do it next week. Look out for our drunk cast.
Oh my gosh.
It's
I'm
going to
not
be
ready
really
for
fun.
this. It is going to be fun though. Probably we'll record it on like Monday or Tuesday and then we'll post it on Thursday because we're going for like a thirsty Thursday kind of thing since we're drunk on knowledge, you know?
I am
Just
not
like
getting
a
drunk on
great
Monday.
like marketing technique. Maybe we'll record it on Friday then. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel about that.
You feel? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so now that we're feeling better and we're on track now, we promise we're going to be posting our episodes on time.
on Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursdays.
So be looking out for that. It's pretty much going to be awesome.
And yeah, I guess that's all we have for today.
I guess so.
I hope you enjoyed our astrology sun sign series. Can't wait to do more. Yeah.
Well, I can wait, but it has been fun, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in, finding out a little bit about yourselves, about other people, and hanging out with us for 40 minutes every episode. It's been a lot of fun. So without further ado, thank you, love ya, goodbye.
See you on the next episode. Goodbye.